Hello friends! I recently went to the dermatologist and she gave me a whole bag of samples of sunscreen to try out, and with summer getting here sooner than later, I figured I would try them all out for you guys. I realized I had the beauty filter on. I did one side of my face and I took it off because I want you to see actual texture, also be able to really see if there's a white cast. So I'm going to start off with the La Roche-Posay. Granted, I sweat a lot during the summer. I also surf. So the efficacy and long wear of these, I'm not going to be able to tell you because I probably sweat more than you or less than you. I don't know. So this is going to be going over the consistency of the sunscreens as well as the oiliness that I feel and the white cast. Okay, so first is going to be the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Melton Milk Sunscreen 60 SPF. Okay. So rubbing it in, there is a little bit of a white cast. But I do notice for me, I'll share what sunscreen I do use after all of these are done. For me, this is very greasy. Yeah, very moisturizing, but if I were to put my makeup on top of this, I would need a lot of setting powder. Yeah, let me really rub it in. Yeah, no matter how much you rub, you still get that shine. Okay. These are all dermatologist recommended sunscreens as well. I'm just going to go over and remove them after I try each one out. As you can tell just from rubbing them, I have very sensitive skin, but you can also see there's some shine, but it is nowhere near after taking it off as bad. Next one I'm going to do is the La Roche-Posay 50 SPF Anthelios UV Hydra Daily Invisible Sunscreen. Ooh, oh, see how runny that is? And just that little bit compared to the smear I used of the last one covers the same amount of my face, if not more. That is, I don't know if you can hear the squishing that it makes because that is a lot. So similarly, very moisturizing again, but also again, if I wear this, I mean, this is the side without sunscreen, you see? I'm gonna need a lot of setting powder for this. I also don't notice the hint of white cast that the Melton Milk had. La Roche-Posay is done. Next I'm gonna do the Avene Mineral Sunscreen SPF 50. Mineral sunscreens are going to typically have more of a white cast to them, so I'm expecting this one to have a pretty heavy white cast. Ooh, oh, I just opened it and it's already dripping out. So that one is even thinner than the UV Hydra Daily Sunscreen, Invisible Sunscreen. And yeah, look at that white cast. I use a mineral sunscreen when I go surfing, but I use a stick form. It's really like a stick. It's a sunbum stick because I need stuff that stays on my face, and all of these are gonna wash off within an hour, and you don't want to be going back to your car having to put more sunscreen on after only an hour on the water. So yeah, definitely a white cast. Yeah. I will say this does not feel as sticky as the La Roche-Posay ones did. It's still kind of sticky and definitely moisturizing, but yeah. This one also has a different smell to it compared to the La Roche-Posay. These ones have a cleaner smell. This one definitely has more of a mineral sunscreeny smell. Just taking it off. I have my bowl of soapy wet cotton balls and a clean paper towel to dry this off. Next we're going to try the Eucerin SPF 50. This is a sensitive mineral sunscreen with zinc oxide. Zinc is also going to leave a heavy white cast. Let's see what the texture is though, or the consistency. Okay, way thicker than all the ones we've tried so far. And like I said with that zinc, yeah, talk about a white cast. If I'm going to the beach though, this is what I'm going to use on my face. If I'm going to the beach and I'm not getting in the water, I'm going to use a zinc oxide sunscreen like this because my skin is already really sensitive. I'm on spironolactone, which also increases photosensitivity. I think that's what you call it, the skin, so I'll get more dark spots during the summer. So I want something that's going to be thick, it's going to stay on because I sweat a lot, and it's going to it's going to work well. I'm not wearing a 35 to the beach like this one. I would definitely be wearing a 50 plus. My dermatologist recommended nothing below 30. Definitely above 30. 50 is ideal, but anything below 30 is not ideal. This is not as greasy though. Like, compared to the other ones, there is a shine, but just feel texture wise, it's not sticky at all, which I really like. That would not take as much to cover up with a setting powder. Last one is the 35 of the Eucerin. Same zinc oxide, but this one is the tinted. So this should have, yeah, this has some tint to it. It looks a little dark for me, but hey, come summer, I get like 4 shades darker. Also, I don't know if the skin tint really makes that much of a difference. I think maybe it makes a little bit of a difference when it comes to the white cast, but you can see the tint. So if you're gonna do the skin tint of the Eucerin, definitely try to get the one that's in your skin tone because, yeah, I can see right here, it looks darker than my regular makeup. And I would say this is actually a little bit greasier than the regular sensitive mineral as well. Still moisturizing, but has that minerally sunscreen smell as well. It's pretty strong with these two. Yeah, look at this. Not a sunscreen, but an added bonus is the Avene Tolerance Control Cream. This is Soothing Skin Recovering Cream. So this is a regular moisturizer. It's pretty thick. Ooh, very smooth. I love this texture. That's really nice. Nice. Yeah, I like this. I would have to wear this for a couple days to see how it affects my skin. And this is the Exuviance Oil Control Daily Corrector Sunscreen that I wear on a daily basis right now when it's not too sunny out. I love it. It doesn't make me break out. It's not too oily. Really quick, before time runs out, I'll show you. It's so smooth. It doesn't make me break out. It has the color correcting things without salicylic acid to thin your skin. I love it. Okay, bye.